Merle Tingley, or Ting as he was known, was born in Montreal on July 9, 1921. He was the editorial cartoonist for the London Free Press from 1948 to 1986. His first full-time job cartooning came in 1941 following a competition sponsored by the Canadian Army. Ting's submission was the only cartoon in a somber exhibition displayed in the National Gallery. As a result, Ting secured a job with Khaki, the Canadian Army's official bilingual magazine. There, he created This Doggone Army, a comic strip that personified dogs, poked fun at Army culture, and aimed to boost the moods of the enlisted men and women. After World War II, Ting apprenticed briefly as a draftsman, until one day, in the middle of a technical drawing, he sketched a small pipe-smoking worm onto the blueprint. He failed to erase the doodle, and that was the end of his apprenticeship. Undaunted by this, Ting realized cartooning was what he wanted to do. So in 1948, he bought a used motorcycle and set off across the country determined to get a job in the field. He traveled from Montreal to Victoria and then almost back again, showing his portfolio to numerous editors with no success. When he had made it back as far as London, Ontario, out of desperation, he took a job retouching photographs at the London Free Press. Within a couple months of taking the job at the London Free Press, Ting's luck improved when an editor on the newspaper noticed a cartoon Ting had drawn of the mayor during the municipal election. The editor was impressed with the drawing, and Ting became the resident editorial cartoonist at the London Free Press until his retirement in 1986. Merle Tingley achieved significant success throughout his career and earned a number of awards, including the National Newspaper Award for Editorial Cartooning and induction into the Canadian Cartoonist Hall of Fame. His almost 40 years of work at the London Free Press helped to build readership at the newspaper, and he was eventually syndicated in more than 60 daily and weekly newspapers across Canada. The St. Thomas-Elgin Public Art Centre has more than 100 works by Ting in the permanent collection. These works document an extraordinary career and the political and societal events, locally, nationally, and internationally, from the late 1940s to the late 1980s. Merle Tingley continued to draw his entire life and passed away in London, Ontario, June 4, 2017, at the age of 95. Luke Worm was the doodle that wriggled Merle Tingley's career in the direction it was meant to go. Ting once said, "I've known Luke Worm ever since that November day in 1948 when he first slid down my pen. While he is only a mascot, he is much more significant to me. It was through a worm that I lost my first job. Oh well, I didn't want to be a draftsman anyway." A reader's contest to find a name for Ting's pet drew thousands of replies, and the winning name was Luke Worm. Luke Worm has appeared in almost every cartoon that Ting drew. He may be small, Ting said, he may be hidden, but he's there.